past memories reside?
They do reside in your own system. I can tell you in this way. They reside in the existence, but the way to access that past memory is residing in your body. There are one or two energy centers which I don't want to tell you. If I start telling the energy center, you will start working on it. Anyhow, let me tell, even if you work, you cannot access. Mooladhara is the chakra through which you can access the past life memories. Chitta. Chitta is like a universal bank, universal memory. If you work on the Mooladhara, even without learning, you can bring a language to your mind. Even without learning, you can bring some knowledge to your mind. If you know the method, you will have the access to the Chitta, hard disk of the whole universe. You will be able to access to the hard disk of the whole universe. The memories everybody has recorded. The whole universe memory. You see, the universal chitta and your chitta is not two big different things. It's hardly only one wall. Only one wall. This side is your memory, that side is universal memory. If you can access to your memory, past life memory, you can verily access to the universal memory. It's not a big thing. You can have access to both the memories. That is why in all the Puranas of all the world, all over the world, in all culture, in every Purana there is a mention about the Pralaya and the Big Bang. The Big Bang, the appearance of the universe, is mentioned, depicted in the same way. Same way, ditto. If you read how the world is created in different scriptures, you will see the same description. You will be surprised. Because everything is written in a different time, by different person. They do not even know the languages. One is written in Hebrew, one is written in Sanskrit, one is written in Pali, one is written Arabia, in different language. But the expression and the description is so clear, so just like as if the person has translated from the other language. Translated, you will be surprised. Why it is so clear? It is the same about the Big Bang and the Pralaya. Why it is same, so clearly depicted in all the languages? Because of this universal memory. You can travel into the universal memory. The masters, the people who become enlightened, they travel into the universal memory and bring back the memory and write. That is why in all the Puranas, the same way it is depicted. In the Bible, in the Kurma Purana, in the Brahmanda Purana, in the Quran, in the Dhammapada, everywhere you can see the same way of description exists. Old Testament, everywhere, the same way of description is existing. This is the reason.
Swamiji, you just said the past memories are locked out and you should not, because they don't want to affect this life.
Yes, actually, if you drop out from your past memories, you see, I tell you one thing. This life itself, you have some past memory, the life which you have lived. If you become matured, if you grow out of this memory, even with this memory, if you are not affected, even with this memory, you will be able to remember the incident, but you are not emotionally disturbed. When you become mature, you will be able to access the past memory, past life memory. You understand?
Yes, but what I'm saying, when the past life memory has been locked out, how come the past karma will affect this?
Past karma means it is not that the karma actually follows you. The mental setup to respond, the karma follows you. Understand? The tendency to respond only follows you. Not that same karma follows you. The tendency to respond follows you. That is why in the past time, if you lost $1 million, if you in the past life, if you lost $1 million, you know how to suffer. The tendency is following. In this life, if you lose $10, the same tendency, you start worrying. So the incidents will not follow, but the responses, the method in which you respond, the tendencies follow you. Tendencies are only called as karma, not exactly the incident. Tendencies are only real karmas. The karmic effect, that's what they call bija, seed of karmas only follow. Karma bija only follows, not the karma itself. If karma itself follows, you will not be able to finish. When will you finish? Because you acquired for so many thousands of janmas, you can never finish it. Only karma bija follows. If you burn the bijas, if you break the tendencies, when you start living consciously, as I was telling yesterday, when you surrender the tendencies, surrendering tendencies only is surrendering the karmas to the master. When you surrender the tendencies to live with suffering at the feet of bliss, the master's feet, the eternal bliss, you take up the tendency to live with eternal bliss, Nitya Ananda. Now you have the tendency of Mithyananda. When you drop that, you pick up the tendency of Nityananda. I always tell the people, when you give up, when you surrender everything of yours to me, when you give everything of yours to me, I give everything of mine to you. When you give your I and mine, you have my I and mine. There is a verse, the stotra, which says, a devotee is singing towards the God, "Oh God, you think you are an intelligent person. You do not know how intelligent I am. I gave my life, my misery, my suffering, my personality at your feet and got your personality to me. Then who is intelligent? I gave me to you and got you to me. So don't think you are intelligent, I am intelligent."